and welcome to Total Mobility. We're on day 3 today of our 8-day cycle, aka the bear on the thumbnails on YouTube. So we're doing 12 stretches, and we're going to spend 2 minutes on each stretch, which is a nice amount of time to really progress and sink into it. Remember with this, we're looking to relax those muscle fibers. So if you've just done total fitness like me, it's the total opposite. We're completely changing gear. So rather than putting your body up to 100 miles an hour, just completely slowing down. We want those muscle fibers, which are all running nice lines like this, or should do, flex, extend, but we want full extension. And you get that full extension through relaxation. So please don't try and force these stretches. Just relax into each stretch. Okay, get a little mind to muscle connection. So the muscles that we're aiming for, get them in mind and imagine those fibers that I was talking about, lengthening out. The potential for length is there, it's just getting your body to let it happen. And with practice and time, you'll see massive improvements, not just in the gym, but also everyday life, walking down the road, driving, everything becomes pain-free. You'll see big changes as long as you're consistent. So you're looking to progress within the 2 minutes today. You're talking millimeters, maybe a centimetre or 2, maximum. But I'm talking long term, days, weeks, months, years. Then you're going to see the big benefits. Anyway, let's get on. We start with our standing stretches. We work our way through, down, and end up lying, and end up with our 5 minutes relaxation at the end. We're going to put our feet up the wall, and then you're going to float out the room. That's the idea anyway. So, 2 minutes on each. We're going to start with some free shoulder rolls. So you're just going to be drawing some big circles with the arms, okay? I want you to take a big breath in as you go up, and breathe out as you come down, and reinforce the posture, crown of the head to the ceiling. Imagine that the spine is as straight as you can get it. Okay, so big deep breath in as you reach. Breathe out as you come down. Keep that going at your own pace. Fingertips to the ceiling, really reaching high. After this one, to change direction, away. There. Okay, relax there. Okay, we've got a couple more standing stretches. So we're going for a twisted triangle. Now these are quite tough. We're doing 2 minutes each side. Remember, please feel free to come in and out. Don't feel forced to hold it for the whole 2 minutes. Left hand on right leg, keeping the legs as straight as you can. You'll work that hand down as low as you feel comfortable. Don't worry about knee, just as low as you feel you can. Then you're going to open up the opposite hand, and sort of wave at the wall if you like. So you want an open palm to the wall. Then you eventually, now don't worry if you look a bit more like this, that's okay. You're going to improve on this. This is a multi-joint mobilization here. You go weight into the hip, through the spine and into the shoulders all in one stretch. Great little stretch this. But it does take effort to hold. 50 seconds left. Come in and out if you want to. Okay, slowly lower that hand, slowly bring yourself back. Take a couple of breaths, and when you feel ready, you go through the side. Right hand on left leg. Gently reach as low as you can. Open up the left palm towards the wall. Open hand like you're waving hello. Keep taking in breaths. Fill the lungs. Breathe deep into the rib cage. Into the belly. Last 30 seconds. Okay, you can slowly start to lower that hand. Extend back up, take a couple of breaths. Our final one on our feet then is a wide forward bend. Edge your feet out gently to where you feel is your maximum. Okay? Don't worry about anyone else, don't worry about me. Edge your feet out and then put your hands. Or try and get fingertips maybe your palms after a little bit of time. Just use this 2 minutes just to sink deeper, millimetre by millimetre, centimetre by centimetre, gently, gently, maybe even get to elbows eventually. Very gently just rock forward a little bit. Usually gives you a bit of extra range, a millimetre or two. And rock back. Feel that full extent. And slowly make your way out, take your time, down to the mat now. We're coming to all fours. And we're going to come in first to our prone lunge in 2 minutes each side. So from all fours, I want you to lunge that right foot next to the outside of your right hand if you can, so you can align your shin and forearm. Or as close as you can get to that. And I'm going to slide that left knee back a little bit. And what I'm trying to do is take this curve out of my spine. So, to do that, I'm going to drop my hips in as low as I can. Raise my head and chest. So head and chest high, hips low. And the last thing I'm going to do then is externally rotate this knee, this front knee, point it outwards. You can come to the outside edge of that right foot if you need to. If you can. You might not have this amount of mobility in it now, but with practice you will have. And that's it. So I'm just trying to open up. This is a key stretch, this one, because if you can open up your hips, everything else will follow. To unlock your body, you unlock your hips first. So this is crucial. Because a good 90% of us probably have hips are at least somewhat too tight. Head and chest high, hips low. Head and chest high, hips low. This is the shape that you're looking for, even if it isn't quite there yet. Okay, switch sides for 2 minutes. Bring your left foot to the side of your left hand. Take your right knee back. And again, look, drop the hips deep. Head and chest high. Externally rotate that hip. If you, as I say, you may not have quite this level of mobility at the moment, that's okay. That's what you're trying to do eventually. Over time it will look more like this. Even if you're a bit like this now, don't worry. That's why you're here, that's why you're doing it. I can really feel like that. I spent a day, weekend walking around a theme park. It's amazing how walking will ratchet your hips up if you don't stretch. That's why a lot of runners, cyclists and walkers have very tight hips and can be quite fit, but they're very mobile because they're not stretching in this way. Last 30 seconds. We're halfway through our stretches. Last 20 seconds. Head and chest high, hips low, deep breaths. Okay. Transition out back to this tabletop position. So now we're going to do upward dog. So hips down, head up again. This time, obviously, both legs back. Chest out, pull the shoulder blades back. Imagine the crown of your head is moving towards the ceiling. Keep your chin sort of tucked in, looking straight ahead. This is all about spinal mobility. I'm not the best with this. I've got very poor top of the spine, poor mobility. If you feel a pinch in your lower back, don't worry, that's very common. If it becomes unbearable, just come out for a second. Okay? Mild discomfort is okay. That is the tendons of your hip flexors. Again, where so many of us are tight. That's where they attach are responsible for folding your body in half, which is why it's so important to keep them mobile. So in and out if you need to. I remember the day this was unbearable for me. So it does get better, honestly. 30 seconds. And our next stretch is a lovely child's pose, which is going to Really stretch that lower back area anyway. Last 20 seconds. Shoulders back, chest out, head high. Okay, into child's pose then. So, big toes touching, put some width between the knees so your belly can just sort of rest. Hips back if you can, as far back as you can. You can sit on your heels, great, but don't worry if you can't. Reach forward with the arms, head to the floor, and then just keep filling the lungs then. Big deep breaths. Last 30 seconds, keep breathing deep. Okay, now make a slow transition to downward dog. So from this push-up position, high plank, going to push your hips up in the air and try to get your heels as close to the ground as you can. If they won't touch the ground, which most people probably can't at first, that's fine. Just pedal the knees gently. Right leg bend, left leg bend. Just assist in getting those heels down. Keep pushing your chest through your arms. Trying to get these nice straight lines from hands to hip, hip to heel. And don't forget to breathe deep. Last 40 seconds. Almost there. Last few deep breaths. Okay, slowly transition then. So the most advanced stretches of the day, however, you can adapt it. So if you want to sit on your heels, and for some people that's enough. Because straight away it's just stretching the tibialis anterior down the shin, you're stretching the quads here. So that might be it. If you can take it further, you just sort of come back, lean back, head back, and breathe. Again, you don't have to go that far. Be back in this position and just focus on the quads. But the more you can start to open the hips over time, eventually elbows, head back. Again, this is highly advanced. This could take years for some people, it doesn't matter. Just somewhere on that road, from that sort of child's pose position again, and just keep coming back gently, back and forth. Use this time to do what you want. Move, come in and out. main objective at first is to just get your hips to your heels. Again, that will take practice alone for a lot of people. Two stretches left after this. What's the blind bridge? Okay, slowly bring yourself out, come to seated. For our penultimate stretch of butterfly, bring the feet together, soles of your feet if you can. Okay, first you have to sort of start out here. Just work on getting a nice straight spine, crown of the head to the ceiling. When you get better with this stretch, you can bring your heels in. You can use your elbows just to pry the knees apart. That's it, just breathe. Crown of the head to the ceiling, spine nice and straight. Last 20 seconds. Slow release. The last one before we go to the wall for the relaxation, glute bridge. So this is an exercise in recalibration. So heels into the ground. Drive the hips up and back. Gently press the knees apart. So you're really engaging the glutes. They are the opposite muscle to the hip flexors, the ones I keep talking about that are generally too tight. Your muscles work in pairs. So usually then the glutes will be too weak. So we're squeezing gently, 60% effort. Squeeze your glutes, your bum cheeks. Push your hips up and back. So you're recalibrating the body. You're putting tension back into the back to take tension out of the front. Just hold it there and just keep trying to get your hips higher and higher, millimetre by millimetre. Squeeze gentle. I know I said we're relaxing. We are relaxing the front, the hip flexors. Almost there. The last 20 seconds. Okay, gently relax. Take your mats somewhere around the room where there's a bit of wall space. You can be anywhere you like. Got that curveball there, you got this, you got the mirrors. At home, find yourself a little area. All we're going to do now is put our feet up, our legs up, and switch off. Completely relax. just going to spend a few minutes now. So legs like this. Right, now what that's going to do, all that oxygen-rich blood is going to flow into the brain and the body without any impedance from gravity. And your cortisol levels or stress hormones in the body are going to be vastly reduced for the rest of the day. This has been scientifically proven. This isn't just airy-fairy stuff. And it'll lead serotonin levels, dopamine, the hormones that make you feel good are going to be raised. Big, deep breaths for a few minutes. Switch everything off. Let every muscle relax. Melt into the ground. Just breathe. Complete relax. Heart and lungs only. Everything else turning off. last big stretch back with the arms. With a breath in. And bring yourself back. When you're ready. for tuning in, everyone there. Hope you enjoyed that and got as much out of it as I did. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 for another Total Fitness and another one of these. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing. See you soon, have a great day.